The power of influence, a force that has shaped the very core of human nature. It's an influence that has molded societies, sparked revolutions, and altered the course of history itself. Welcome to a journey through the annals of history, where we unveil the top 10 most influential persons who have left an indelible mark on humanity. Our source of inspiration for this video is the groundbreaking work of Michael Hart, The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. But what defined their influence over human nature? How did their actions shape the course of civilization and our collective identity? Michael Hart, the author of the book, meticulously considered various factors: their profound impact on our shared humanity, their contributions to knowledge and wisdom, their unparalleled leadership, and the enduring legacy they've imprinted on our very souls. As we journey through their lives, we invite you to discover how these extraordinary figures have shaped the world and influenced the very nature of what it means to be human. Albert Einstein, a name synonymous with genius, was born in Ulm, Germany in 1879. His early life was marked by curiosity and a love for mathematics and physics. As a young patent examiner, Einstein began questioning the fundamental laws of the universe. His revolutionary theory of relativity, unveiled in 1905 and 1915, forever altered our understanding of space, time, and gravity. Most notably, his equation E = mc² became an icon of scientific discovery, revealing the equivalence of mass and energy, a concept that laid the groundwork for nuclear physics. His influence on human nature was profound, as he ushered in a new era of scientific inquiry and critical thinking. Einstein's work sparked a scientific revolution, propelling humanity forward in our quest to comprehend the cosmos. His enduring legacy endures in his words and wisdom. Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." This statement underscores his belief in the power of imagination and creativity to drive scientific discovery. Einstein's influence, like a guiding star, still lights the path of discovery and innovation. His unrelenting curiosity, groundbreaking theories, and his unwavering belief in the human capacity for imagination have forever imprinted the very fabric of our existence. Christopher Columbus, a name that evokes the spirit of exploration and adventure, was born in Genoa, Italy in 1451. His early life was filled with maritime experiences, igniting his passion for exploration. As a skilled navigator and explorer, Columbus embarked on a daring voyage in 1492. Sponsored by Ferdinand and Isabella, the Spanish monarchs. He set sail across the Atlantic Ocean with 3 ships, the Santa Maria, the Nina, and the Pinta, in search of a new route to Asia. Columbus's mark on history was significant. By reaching the shores of the Caribbean, which he believed to be Asia, he opened the door to an era of exploration and colonization. His voyages not only connected Europe, Africa, and the Americas through new trade routes, but also initiated the Columbian Exchange. This exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures had a profound impact on the world, forever altering the course of history and shaping the modern world as we know it. Despite his accomplishments, Columbus' legacy is also a subject of controversy. While celebrated for his role in discovery, his expeditions also resulted in suffering and displacement for indigenous populations. It is vital to acknowledge this complexity and seek a more inclusive and nuanced understanding of history. Columbus's journey and legacy are encapsulated in his words, "Following the light of the sun, we left the old world." His pursuit of that light illuminated new horizons for humanity. Christopher Columbus' exploration and discovery laid the foundation for future explorers and set in motion a series of events that would shape the world for centuries to come. His courage, determination, and curiosity continue to inspire generations of adventurers and historians alike. Johannes Gutenberg, a pioneer of the written word, was born in Mainz, Germany around 1400. His early years were immersed in the craft of printing. A skilled goldsmith and inventor, Gutenberg sought a way to make books more accessible to the masses. In the mid-15th century, he introduced the world to the printing press with movable type. A revolutionary technology allowed for the mass production of printed materials, enabling the dissemination of knowledge on an unprecedented scale. Gutenberg developed a system where individual metal letters could be arranged to form words, sentences, and entire pages. With his printing press, he printed the famous Gutenberg Bible, one of the first major books produced using movable type. Gutenberg's printing press revolutionized the world, democratizing knowledge and sparking an intellectual awakening. It accelerated the spread of ideas, paving the way for the Renaissance, Reformation, and scientific revolution. Gutenberg's invention laid the foundation for modern publishing, journalism, and the dissemination of knowledge we benefit from today. Johannes Gutenberg once remarked, "The letters that I print will be lasting, and the ink that I use will be unfading." This quote embodies Gutenberg's belief in the enduring impact of his printed works, revealing his commitment to creating materials of lasting quality and permanence. Gutenberg's legacy, a beacon of enlightenment, continues to illuminate the path of knowledge and learning. His profound influence on human nature remains a testament to the power of innovation. Cai Lun, a master of innovation, lived in China during the Eastern Han Dynasty, around 50 to 121 AD. His early life was marked by a passion for papermaking and a quest for perfection. Cai Lun's invention of paper around 105 AD transformed the world of communication and knowledge preservation. Prior to his innovation, ancient civilizations relied on papyrus, silk, or bamboo slips for writing. Cai Lun's process involved grinding plant fibers, mixing them with water, and then pressing the mixture onto a flat surface, creating a thin, readable material. His meticulous craftsmanship and dedication to creating a reliable writing surface reshaped history. Cai Lun's invention of paper had a profound and lasting impact on human civilization. It transformed the way information was recorded, preserved, and disseminated. The availability of paper accelerated the spread of literacy, facilitated the exchange of ideas, and paved the way for advancements in education, science, and administration. Cai Lun's creation laid the foundation for the development of books, newspapers, and eventually the modern printing press. Cai Lun, through his invention of paper, forever changed the course of human history. His influence transcends borders and time, as the impact of his innovation continues to shape our lives today. Paul the Apostle, a transformative figure in early Christianity, emerged from the ancient city of Tarsus, Asia Minor, around 5 AD. His early life resonated with religious fervor and an unwavering commitment to Judaism. Paul's conversion to Christianity, around 33 AD, became a catalyst for change and played a pivotal role in the spread of the Christian faith. His unwavering dedication to his newfound beliefs and his extensive travels throughout the Mediterranean region helped establish and nurture early Christian communities. Paul, a prolific writer and teacher, conveyed moral guidance, theological insights, and teachings on faith and salvation through his influential epistles. Among his timeless words, he conveyed a truth that echoes through generations. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." His unwavering commitment, missionary journeys, and courageous defense of the faith shaped the early growth of Christianity. Paul's teachings on love, grace, and unity transcend religious boundaries, resonating with believers throughout history. His transformative journey from a persecutor of Christians to one of the most influential figures in Christian history serves as an enduring testament to the power of personal transformation and the impact of faith. Paul the Apostle's unwavering dedication, profound teachings, and enduring legacy continue to inspire generations of Christians and influence the course of religious and moral thought. Confucius, a profound philosopher and teacher, lived in ancient China during the period of the Eastern Zhou dynasty, around 551 to 479 BCE. Born in the state of Lu, Confucius' early life was shaped by a deep contemplation of moral and ethical principles. His teachings, compiled in the Analects, focused on the importance of ethical conduct, familial respect, and social harmony. Confucius emphasized the cultivation of virtues, such as benevolence, righteousness, and filial piety, as the foundation for a just and harmonious society. Confucius' influence extended beyond his lifetime, impacting the philosophical and moral landscape of East Asia. One of his most famous reflections is, "Do not impose on others what you do not wish for yourself." Even in the midst of political turmoil, Confucius remained committed to principles of integrity and ethical leadership. His enduring legacy continues to inspire seekers of wisdom and those who aspire to contribute positively to the world. Confucius' teachings remain relevant in the contemporary world, emphasizing the timeless values of ethical behavior, social responsibility, and the pursuit of knowledge for the greater good. Confucius, the revered sage, left an indelible mark on the moral fabric of humanity, and his wisdom continues to guide generations toward a path of virtue and enlightenment. The Buddha, an enlightened sage born as Siddhartha Gautama in ancient India around 563 BCE, embarked on a profound journey that would reshape the spiritual landscape. Siddhartha's early life was one of privilege, but an encounter with the realities of suffering prompted him to renounce his princely life in search of deeper truths. After years of ascetic practice, he attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, becoming the Buddha, or the Awakened One. The Buddha's teachings, encapsulated in the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, focused on the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. He emphasized mindfulness, ethical conduct, and the cultivation of compassion as essential elements on the journey to enlightenment. One of the Buddha's profound reflections is, "The mind is everything. What do you think you become?" The Buddha's influence extended far beyond the borders of ancient India, giving rise to Buddhism, a philosophy and way of life that resonates with millions worldwide. His timeless insights into the nature of existence and the pursuit of inner peace continue to guide seekers on their spiritual quests. Even in the face of his own mortality, the Buddha radiated a sense of tranquility and compassion. His teachings on impermanence and the interconnectedness of all beings remain poignant reminders of the profound wisdom he shared. The Buddha's legacy, a beacon of enlightenment, continues to illuminate the path toward inner transformation and spiritual awakening. His teachings inspire individuals to tread the noble path of understanding, compassion, and liberation from suffering. Jesus, born in Bethlehem, within the Roman province of Judea around 4 BCE, emerged as both the central figure and the guiding force that fundamentally molded the course of Christianity. His early life and teachings, meticulously documented in the New Testament, became the cornerstone of religious thought and human spirituality. Embracing a message of love, compassion, and forgiveness, Jesus' ministry focused on the kingdom of God and the transformative power of faith. His parables, such as the Good Samaritan and the Prodigal Son, conveyed timeless moral lessons and insights into the nature of God's love. The Sermon on the Mount, a cornerstone of Jesus' teachings, presented the Beatitudes, emphasizing qualities such as humility, mercy, and peacemaking. Jesus' miraculous healings and acts of compassion exemplified his commitment to alleviating suffering and restoring wholeness. One of Jesus' most impactful reflections is, "For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his soul?" This profound teaching challenges the pursuit of material wealth at the expense of one's spiritual well-being, emphasizing the enduring value of the soul over worldly gains. Jesus' ultimate sacrifice on the cross and subsequent resurrection became the central tenet of Christian faith, symbolizing redemption and eternal life. His teachings and deeds continue to inspire billions of believers worldwide. Beyond religious boundaries, Jesus' impact on ethics, morality, and the concept of divine love has left an enduring legacy. His revolutionary teachings transformed lives, challenged societal norms, and laid the foundation for one of the world's major religions. Jesus, the embodiment of love and grace, remains a source of solace, guidance, and inspiration for those who seek spiritual truth and ethical living. His profound influence on humanity extends far beyond the pages of Scripture, resonating through the centuries. Isaac Newton, a luminary of the scientific revolution, was born on January 4, 1643 in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England. His early life was marked by intellectual curiosity and a profound interest in the natural world. Newton's groundbreaking work laid the foundation for classical mechanics and the laws of motion. In 1687, he published his magnum opus, Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy, unveiling the laws that govern the motion of objects. The famous story of an apple falling from a tree is often associated with his realization of gravity. His contributions to mathematics were equally significant, with the development of calculus independently of Leibniz. Newton's genius extended to optics, where he explored the nature of light and color, proposing the particle theory of light. Knighted in 1705, Sir Isaac Newton's legacy endures as one of the greatest scientific minds in history. His laws of motion and universal gravitation revolutionized our understanding of the physical world, inspiring generations of scientists and shaping the course of physics. Newton's insightful quote, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants," reflects his humility and acknowledgement of the collective nature of scientific progress. This profound statement emphasizes the collaborative and cumulative nature of human knowledge, a sentiment that resonates across disciplines and generations. Beyond the confines of academia, Newton's influence extended into the broader cultural landscape, sparking curiosity and inquiry across diverse fields. His impact transcends formulas and equations, resonating in the spirit of inquiry that defines our quest for understanding. Newton's legacy is not just scientific. It's a cultural force shaping the way we approach learning, discovery, and the boundless possibilities in the pursuit of knowledge. Muhammad, born in Mecca around 570 CE, is a central figure in the Islamic faith, embodying virtues of humility, compassion, and a profound connection to the divine. As the final prophet, the Holy Quran and Muhammad's teachings have left an indelible mark on the spiritual and moral fabric of humanity. His emphasis on justice, mercy, and the oneness of God forms the foundational principles of a global monotheistic worldview. His leadership extended beyond the religious realm, uniting disparate tribes and fostering a sense of community and social justice. His renowned saying, "Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave," highlights his deep appreciation for lifelong learning and the pursuit of wisdom. Muhammad's life reveals a transformative figure, whose legacy resonates far beyond his immediate surroundings. His impact on human history is immeasurable, and his teachings serve as a guiding light toward righteousness and compassion. Importantly, Muhammad's wisdom transcends the bounds of Islam, influencing diverse cultures and philosophical traditions. In recognizing Muhammad's profound influence, we witness the enduring power of faith, wisdom, and the pursuit of a virtuous life. His teachings, encapsulated in various celebrated sayings, inspire individuals globally, transcending religious boundaries and fostering a shared commitment to benevolence, knowledge-seeking, and spiritual richness. The greatest richness is the richness of the soul, a poignant saying attributed to Muhammad, encapsulates the essence of his teachings. Beyond material wealth, Muhammad emphasizes the inherent value of a rich and virtuous soul, guiding believers and non-believers alike toward a deeper understanding of the human experience. In acknowledging Muhammad's enduring legacy, we are reminded of the universal resonance of his teachings. His profound impact on history extends beyond religious affiliations, offering timeless wisdom that resonates with those who seek spiritual richness, compassion, and a virtuous way of life. As we conclude this exploration of the world's top 10 most influential figures, it's worth reflecting on the words of Michael Hart, the author of The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. He once remarked, "My choice of Muhammad to lead the list of the world's most influential persons may surprise some readers and may be questioned by others, but he was the only man in history who was supremely successful on both the religious and secular level." These words remind us that influence is a multifaceted concept, encompassing both the spiritual and the secular realms. While some rankings may surprise or provoke questions, they are a testament to the diverse impact individuals have had on our world. While Hart's book was published in 1978, the impact of these remarkable individuals endures, and the criteria he set forth for influence still resonate today. The blend of religious and secular success remains a compelling lens through which we can examine the lasting impact of these historical figures. We invite you to share your perspective on this ranking. If you found this video insightful and engaging, consider subscribing for more. Your comments and rankings are essential to the conversation, celebrating the diversity of opinions. Let's engage with mutual respect and valid reasoning, each with our individual perspective. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the conversation alive.